craziest, dumbest Star Wars Episode 7 fan theories. Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, is almost here. Can you feel the excitement? I sure can. Now with just about everything today that is super hyped, there's going to be a lot of rumors. The trailers have done a pretty good job with keeping things a secret, but people still try to develop some theories of their own. Here's a few of the weirdest ones we've heard. Resurrecting Darth Vader. So Kylo Ren is obviously a Vader fanboy, probably wrote Vader x Obi-Wan Kenobi fanfictions for teenagers, but some are suspecting that with all Kylo's collecting of Vader's artifacts, like his helmet, and some suspect his skull as well, this theory is all about Kylo Ren's quest to try and resurrect Darth Vader in the flesh. The only real way this would ever work is through cloning, provided Kylo can find intact DNA. Jurassic Park, anyone? I don't think they'll complete his DNA with a frog. Frog Vader? More twins! Star Wars tends to have a thing with twins. First with Luke and Leia, and now with non-canon books, Han and Leia's children in Jason and Jaina. His theory is that Rey is not only Han and Leia's daughter, but that she is also the twin sister to Kylo Ren as well. This one is not too far-fetched, but would be a bit too predictable for my taste. Or maybe if Finn is Leia's son, and Lando's. Luke is the bad guy? This one is so far-fetched, but some people think that because Luke hasn't been officially shown in any trailers or movie posters, there is a theory that Luke is actually Kylo Ren. I highly doubt this because we've seen leaked photos of Luke in a full Jedi-styled robe in the test shot. Second, in the trailer, it's obvious that Kylo is more wanting to follow in Darth Vader's evil footsteps by wanting to finish what Vader started, presumably by finding any remaining Jedi and killing them, namely Luke. The Yuzong Vong War. This makes sense only if you think the books are canon. The Yuzong Vong were a big alien race that in the books took over the entire galaxy about 20 years after the Return of the Jedi. The big theory states that the Emperor Palpatine foresaw the arrival and war of the Vong, which is why he prepared a huge empire and strong military, as well as 2 Death Stars. Basically, Palpatine was stockpiled to fight off the Vong. The problem with this theory is simple. The books are no longer canon. And the most nuttiest theory is Jar Jar Binks is the Emperor. This one dates almost back to the release of Episode 3, when people realized that without Jar Jar, the Emperor would not have rose to power, since Jar Jar is the one that persuaded the Senate to give the power to Chancellor Palpatine. Recently, this theory was expanded upon and analyzed the prequel films. It could almost make sense. Jar Jar appeared dumb and goofy, almost like how Yoda was when he was first introduced. Jar Jar is incredibly lucky too, avoiding getting shot, fighting off hordes of droids accidentally, almost like a drunken master style. It is also believed that in many key places, Jar Jar used very Jedi-like mind tricks, hand-waving and possibly manipulating Queen Amidala to go back to Naboo and fight, manipulating Boss Nass to make him a general. Then later on, he works his way into the Senate somehow, and lays the groundwork to let Palpatine rise to power. So the main theory is that Jar Jar Binks is really the main Sith Master above Palpatine, and pulling all the strings in the background. So as far as Episode 7 goes, we never found out the fate of Jar Jar, since he was never seen after Episode 3. But he could quite possibly still be pulling strings, and maybe he ends up being Kylo Ren's Sith Master. Misa no ting so, betcha betcha!